Hey, welcome back to Bridgeby here in the middle of the night, where I guess we can speed it up while people go ahead and sleep, but we can chat a little bit. We had a bit of a rough time last time. We lost Defiance. Let's see what art she has in her sarcophagus. It shows Defiance being disabled seemingly without remorse. A dentist watches silently in the distance. It refers to the disabling of Defiance on the 2nd of Juggist 5501. Who's the major break risk? Okay, Jackson Turner and Sage are both pretty unhappy. Jackson Turner is probably unhappy because his fiance died. And his friend, that's 27 points down right there, plus all the other crappy stuff that has happened. So, and that's not going to expire for like a month. So Jackson, I understand. I feel you, man. I really do. So let's let you take care of yourself, however you feel to. Now, the other thing is, we have Yumbler now is a Esquire. Never less than moderate expectations, can no longer do cleaning, and then needs to have all of this stuff. Now, I went ahead and looked at the wiki to get the sort of complete requirements for everybody. We got to be careful, really. That we have enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a throne room that will be big enough for a praetor. So let's have 40 tiles in its area. And we'll start just giving it the stuff needed for the Esquire, but with 40 tiles, we can kind of expand it to even bigger kind of later. And good, I did plant the cotton plants here. We do have Wolf here that we are, I think, trying... Well, right now we're just reducing resistance. There's a lot of resistance. Nation of Boliadino. We'd get a plus 12 if we just released Wolf. I might release Wolf. I'm not really sure. I like the crafting numbers. Anyway, so we have projects. We've got defenses that we are continuing to work on. Jackson is just resting up, probably waiting for his health to get better. So, like, fine, whatever. I guess that's not a bad thing. But him being our main constructor is going to slow us down on stuff too. Yumbler is doing the cooking, which is good. But yeah, so we need a throne room that, and I'm going to let this Scourge pod expire. I don't feel like fighting mechs right now, which is what that is. But we need a throne room. And I guess the throne room could come out here, I think. I think that looks good. This is just all sand, so I can't build on all of it. Let's come to planning. Let's do... Precision rifling is finished, which is nice. Oh, we need to add to our research. In fact, I should probably do it right away. So I'll cancel everything that I have going on, and then I'll come back to hospital bed and medicine production. But we need to do noble apparel. Actually, just completely restart it. So we'll do noble apparel, and then we'll do, I think, a hospital bed. Well... Let's do medicine production and then a hospital bed. After that, maybe some fire foam. Yeah, some fire foam would be good as well. And then maybe sterile material. It'll be a while till we have enough silver to do much with that. Just kind of looking at this stuff. Psychoid, no. Pemmican, no. Recurve bow and great bow, I don't really care about. Cocoa is not a terrible idea, although I've never really done it before. But, I could see it. Maybe a harp? Harp would be cool. Okay, so we've got that going for research. So research will definitely happen. Go back to planning. Eclipse is happening. Yumbler's a major break risk as well because she's bitter probably about, or he, I mean, is bitter about no throne room, undignified bedroom, wants specific apparel. Well, we can work on the bedroom pretty quickly. All he needs, sorry, I keep thinking of the last time the Tumblr was in here when he was a she. But freezing hot is insulting people. That's not gonna go well. Anyway, we have lots of slate. So slate's not flagstone, slate tile for Yumbler. This might make our jealous person jealous. We can worry about that later. Freezing hot? Who are you insulting? Just don't insult You're gonna insult Honeybee? Oh, come on. She's the nice grandma. Be nice to Honeybee. Jeez. All right, I don't want those forbidden. I don't know why they are. That's not forbidden. In fact, this should get hauled urgently because we do like Molotovs. And Good Gal, instead of feeding, could you, well, I guess just deliver to the wall. I need somebody to put that. That's a hole in our defenses, which is not good. Sappers do seem to be sapping, so we are gonna have to worry about that too. Anyway, back to what I was doing before I keep getting distracted, which is happening a lot. I was coming to planning. Honeybee needs treatment. Yeah, that's a thing that happens. Defiance was one of our good doctors, but we have quite a few left, so I think we're gonna be okay on the doctoring front. Anyway, yeah, purple. We'll do purple for that's not circular. I was saying we're gonna do purple for what's the word I'm looking for royalty. So now it's gonna be circle designated. That's not right. Oh, because it's clear. Duh. Plan. Okay, I'm gonna have to count tiles to make this work, which I don't like. Sage and freezing hot started pounding on each other, I should say. Freezing hot's actually, yeah, they're actually causing them to bleed. That was heck of a fight there. Yeah, you guys don't like each other now. I mean, understandable. Anyway, I think, let's just see. Let's do it this way, actually. I'm going to clear these plans. I'm going to clear the plans right here to start. And then let's go back to, we need 40 tiles. So, if we do a 6x6 square, that's, wait a minute, do I need 40? Let me just check my notes. Yeah, for a Praetor, we need 40. So 6x6 will get me 36. So if I embed a kind of 6x6 square inside of a... Oh, geez. Inside of a... So that's 36. I could actually make a pretty big one. The Baron or Baroness needs 60. So 8x8 would give me that. Yeah, that's actually not that big for the number of tiles they need. But I want to make it circular. So let's go to the circle selector and then kind of roughly in the middle. Okay, that's pretty good. I think what I want to do is, here, I'm going to copy it over to here just to get it. Hold on a second. Okay, right there. That was kind of what I was going for already, and it was just kind of failing. Whoa. Defiance? Where's Defiance? Yumbler? Oh, we can't do this because we need Defiance to not be... Jackson? Try to arrest Yumbler. Now Yumbler's going berserk. Jackson, okay. Sage is hurting. Freezing Hot's not doing great either. But Freezing Hot, yeah, you come also. Try kind of melee attack. I'm worried that Jackson Turner is going to cause more serious problems. All right. Now, rescue Freezing Hot. I want you to bury Defiance. Jeepers, that was not good. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, back to here. Now that that's all going on. So, again, Slate is just really something we have a lot of. I don't really care. Oh, it's noon? And everyone's just resting because they're hurt, I guess. Anyway, doors here and here and here. Jackson Turner is an extreme break risk. Okay, it doesn't say anything about, like, my... Oh, he was insulted 6 times as well. I'm worried about here. Yumbler is unhappily nude. Why is that? Took off pants for some reason. Anyway, Yumbler can walk now. There are... That's fine. You just... go to town on Ambrosia. There are 50% pants here, which is not enough. Honeybee, go make some pants. Sage is in a daze. Okay, it's just going to be a little bit of a while. Jackson Turner, why is there a dead dromedary? Was it... we hunting the dromedary? Oh, for Pete's sake. Yumbler is infected. Okay, Yumbler, where are you? This is your room, Yumbler. Fine, it's now a medical bed. Yumbler, come and rest until healed. And then, like, somebody, maybe Honeybee? No, not Honeybee, you're doing something important. Saphir is busy. Good gal. Yep, finish feeding and then tend to Yumbler, who can get some pants here in a minute. You guys, you're really not helping each other out very much here. Jackson, what on earth are you doing eating food out there? What were you even thinking? Oh yeah, we needed that right now. Jackson Turner and Yumbler are both very unhappy. Yumbler, I am trying to work on your needs, and you're making it hard. Well, you know what, Jackson Turner? No. Freezing Hot. You can help Yumbler out a little bit anyway. Where is... Okay, Freezing Hot, come into here. I think maybe you have to have a line of sight. I think we learned that already. Pain block Yumbler. Did you pain block her? No, come to here. And pain block. Alright, and now go lay back down. So, no, Freezing Hot. Oh, that didn't intend that. Anyway, whatever. Yumbler at least still has intense pain. I guess she could do it to herself, but anyway, yeah, so this is not my favorite. That's all I'm saying. Okay, there's already slate tile there. Okay, it really is set to everywhere. So good, I guess. All right, Wolf, how are you doing here as a prisoner? Still have 58 resistance. Sage and Saphir are still wandering. Really nothing is happening at all right now. Here, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this no longer for medical, and this is now just for Yumbler. Yeah, freezing hot will move. Let's just watch the infection. We're at 52 immunity versus 33, which is good. And on this one, 56 versus 37, also really good. Low medicine, not so good. Jackson Turner, still a major break risk. Now he's corpse obsessed. At least can you not like go after your, the one we're trying to keep from rotting? No, for Pete's sake, don't. Oh my gosh. Saphir, try to arrest him. Actually, just forget it. Just can't you bury? All right, fine. Good gal. This is for something weird is going on. Oh, he was already doing it. That's why it didn't give me the option. Okay. Or she. Anyway, it's a fear. He, yes. I'm forgetting the genders of all my colonists at this point. Sorry about that. Food situation looks bad because we have an infected Saphir. Why don't you... Yeah, you cook for a bit. Because everybody eating raw food is not going to be great. Who's exhausted? Saphir is exhausted. Well, bedtime soon. With a few meals around. Yumbler, you got to get better. Okay, I'm trying to help you out. At least your bedroom is acceptable at this point. Which is good. And building is just a thing that's not happening, like, at all. Now Sage is... Well, Sage is going to be fine. I just have to wait for the mood to meet up with the target. Who has the flu? Wolf has the flu. You know what? It's not worth it to me. So, no medicine for Wolf, and we're going to release. It's... Too many resources are getting used up on Wolf for this. So tending can happen, but if they just get... If she dies of the flu in the wilderness, that's her problem. Or wait, is it him? It's him. If he dies, that's his problem. But otherwise, yeah. All right, Jackson Turner, you wander. We're going to let the night pass on. Okay, some people are awake. Saphir is gonna, I guess, eat some raw food. That's not gonna make him make for any happiness whatsoever. But then go back to cooking, perhaps. Jackson Turner is no longer corpse obsessed. The catharsis does help. We're now down to minus 54 with the nation of Bjorn, or however you say that. And Saphir is going to cook, I hope. Thank you. Thanks for the cooking. Some cleaning would be nice, but, I mean, oh man, so many things going on. Sage is working on the apparel research. So once that gets done, we can put in a couple bills for, like a bill for a ruffled shirt and a bill for a top hat. Good, that research is done. So that's for Yumbler. We're gonna add a bill to make a ruffled shirt and another bill to make a top hat. They might be made out of totally junky materials. I don't really know. Probably out of patch leather because that's what we have, but or maybe rhinoceros leather. That'll be an interesting choice. No, she's making patch leather first, I think. And that's okay. Actually, it's not that okay. Let's suspend this bill again. Maybe I should probably do it, or I should probably make the patch leather a do until bill. So that's an issue. Anyway, these doors are just totally not getting built. Rare thrombos have arrived, which they do every so often. I'm not even going to worry about it. And then I need to change this back to lines, but we can designate in what's going to be the throne room for Yumbler. We'll probably should make some smaller throne rooms, and then if like any nobles come to visit or whatever, we'll have to switch them out, give them the nicer throne rooms. But I think like just for starters, this is a perfectly good way to go about doing things. Something's gone wrong here, and it's that. Okay, good. I mean, defenses are also really, really important. Mining is really important. I got a really nice tip, which was mine far away kind of early on when raids aren't like massive, so your miners don't get kind of caught out mining things that are ridiculously a long ways away. And then like kind of move the mining inwards as time goes on. So nothing to trade, it seems. So now I just see Yumbler is sewing, still wants Squire specific apparel. The ruffle shirt is done. So Yumbler hopefully will come and I don't really know why you're not going to wear. All right, hold it. Let's come to the assignments. Manage outfits. Select outfit. New outfit, we'll call this Esquire, and then nope, here, actually, hold it. Give me a second to think about this. Okay, so I made these kind of anything peasant, and then for Yumbler, I have this Esquire. So now he should switch up the shirt, put on that one. And then once a hat is available, well, let's just see how that worked. Top hat was done as well. So want Esquire specific apparel. So Yumbler hopefully will put that on. There we go. All right. So that should help with. Okay. The throne room is the only negative right now. So as long as an awful bedroom, that's kind of bad for everybody. I suspect cleaning's really not getting done right now. Drug production is finished though. Saphir is doing the cooking. So maybe what is Yumbler up to now that Saphir is cooking? No, now Yumbler is cooking. So Saphir is hauling. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Jackson Turner is resting. Mood is not bad, actually. So, yeah, maybe just Yumbler's food binging. Dang it. Well, we know that a throne room is needed here. We are working on it. How is the growing of our heal root coming in? It's at 76. Our medicine is pretty low, but I'm looking forward to that coming in. It'd be nice to get some cotton really grown up too. That might probably take a little bit of a while. Wildlife, things we should be hunting, not obviously, maybe a few rabbits, and I don't know, maybe the iguanas. I can't really tell. But I should get setting up. This has never worked for some reason. I don't know what that reason is. Here's what I think I want to do is I want to put in a new in the furniture, a double shelf. We'll make it out of slate. I'm going to put it here next to this, but this is going to be when it's in only for patch leather. And then I'm going to have it like, so 150 is kind of the top amount of patch leather that you can hold. I think a stack is 75. It holds 2 stacks. That makes sense to me anyway. And then I'm going to have this be like critical and, for patch leather. And when this is at 150, I'm going to set this bill basically to make it until there is 150. I'm going to do something similar for clothes. It was a really good suggestion that was given to me, and I just want to make sure like it kind of happens. Okay, good. Jackson and Honeybee are working on this, which will be a throne room fairly soon. The other requirements are it's going to have to be all floor, 2 braziers, and that's it, I guess. Maybe a throne as well to make it a throne room. It doesn't count as a throne room without it. And I need to also not be forgetting that we have a mad emu. All right, where's this mad emu? It's right there. Jackson and actually Honeybee, I want you to come down to here for this. Jackson, come up to there. Yumbler, you're going to get all grumpy. Actually, Yumbler, I think you need to get a weapon too, right? So maybe you should be having this good revolver. I think that's right. So Jackson, you're moving that way. Freezing hot with a weapon is moving up. Honeybee's getting to safety. So Jackson, keep moving. Freezing hot. You're probably fine there, but the trees are going to get in your way. And now, Jackson, you're my kite. For this. Oh, you got to move faster. Get out of there, Jack. Okay. Now he's dead. Freezing. You just go ahead and... No, Jackson's going to haul him. Okay, cool. Honeybee, you can stand down too. So let's get this throne room in to get Yumbler being a little bit happier. That seeming to be a real issue we're having right now. Cougar is eating. Yeah, I think... I don't know what to do about that. I kind of want... Oh. Let me just... I guess... All right, I want to go to my animal area really quick. Clear the dog area, which is just animal area generally, from all of this, because I really don't want any of the animals, you know, having a snack on Defiance either. That feels like it would be a real terrible thing. So we'll try to avoid that. Jackson's still sleeping. Are you hurt? No, you're still unhappy. You're fine now. You don't need to be sleeping all the time. So try to work a regular work schedule. I feel like I don't have any cloth yet, but I really should be putting more entertainment things into. That's on my mind. I have not forgotten about it. Oh, it's a heat wave. Of course there's a heat wave. Things were going too well for us, so we had to have a heat wave. So we'll put everyone now on the night shift. So guys, be like this. Let's make sure that these are refueled. Let's build another one right here. This has been being fueled. This we could actually not refuel. That was a bit of a waste. We'll refuel this as well. And actually, somebody pointed out, and it's totally right, I could build a wall right in here, and I don't know if that was quite the suggestion, but it definitely works. I can also move this up and build a wall. But if I build a wall in here, it will make a lot of difference. Because I won't be losing any coolness out this way as well. Maybe that's something I should be doing kind of right away. People are going to get a bit tired, I guess, because they're having a bit of extra work time, but bunch of whiners, they'll be okay. Honeybee, I really like your work ethic. You're like, you may be like 112, but you're like, I'm just gonna do what needs to be done. Anyway, also, yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start by putting just... Well, I can make this room smaller too. Let's do that. My wood supply should be pretty good, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's reinstall this right here. Deconstruct that and build. Actually, we could go ahead and splurge now for a actual butcher table there. I think that would be good. And then, well, this is going to get a bit ugly. I was going to put a wall across here. I'm not sure what I think the best way to do this is. The wall across here ruins this as an airlock. Although I guess this whole room then counts as an airlock. So I guess I just build a door right there. Freezing hot. Why are you unhappy? You're hot, you're drowsy. Yeah, everyone's going to get tired overnight. I knew that was going to happen. But when morning comes, you can all go to sleep. You're hauling some slate blocks? Why are you going all the way down? Oh, wait, there's some blocks that were like... I don't know what's going on. Freezing hot, and Yumbler got in a fight. You guys. Honeybee's confused. I'm mostly worried about heat stroke with her, to be honest. But okay, more like as far as that mining, we could mine here. There's lots of mining in the kind of far out areas we could worry about. But I think you should be resting or getting close to resting because it's gonna heat up quite a bit. It's already 110 in there. I should probably build a cooler in here. That's in the 90s, but these are in the 90s. That's a bit worrying. Not sure how I feel about any of that. So, reinstall this here. All right, we'll see everybody at night, I guess. Actually, Honeybee? Yeah, you need to go rest. All right, we'll go ahead and I think we'll call it, take a little break for now. Call it an episode after I make sure that I've got my... Yeah, this has got to be in the home zone so it gets repaired. But when we come back, it'll hopefully be closer to evening. People will get up and start working again. But it's been a bit of a tough one, bit of a rough recovery from the problems of last time. But I think we're getting back on our feet. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.